Hi computer science students, I wanted to show you how to create a nav bar. And so my goals for this lesson are to 1, show you how to duplicate HTML pages, 2, remove default settings from your styling of a list, and 3, make the nav bar horizontal. Let's begin with duplicating HTML pages. So you can see I have this home page, and these are going to be the 3 nav bar links that are going to go horizontally along the top by the end of this. Right now, it is sending to HTML pages that do not exist. So I'm going to show you a way to create these HTML pages by creating the news one. I'm going to duplicate the current page, call it news.html, press enter. When I'm in the news one, when it's highlighted, okay, glitch, I'll refresh if you're struggling to display. So index is highlighted. Is news highlighted? News is highlighted right now. So what I want to do is reset the headline so that when I go to news, it shows news, and when I go to home, it shows home, so I know which page I'm on. Index is going to be the default page. Always do not get rid of it, and it's going to be the default page that displays when your code is run. Okay, we have got one other page we can go to. Let's start styling this list. And we're going to start by unstyling the list, actually. So we've got this unordered list here because it has bullet points, and we want to remove those bullet points. We can remove that with list style type none. That'll remove the bullet points. Then we're going to set the margin to 0 and the padding to 0 to get rid of these default alignment of a list where it indents it slightly. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right now for this unordered list. Now we're going to look at the list elements specifically. Right now they're lined up on top of each other. That's because they are block elements. When you close a block element, the next element comes underneath, and we don't want that anymore for this list. So we want this list to display, spell that correctly, inline. Now they'll be moving not in their default setting as block, but they'll now be inline elements. And let's do a little bit more with these links because I don't want these underlines. I don't think that's going to look good. And I want to impact these A tags only. So something I haven't showed you yet is you could do a selector separated by a space. And what that means is we are looking for list elements and then A tags within those list elements. And we are going to set the text decoration to none. Great, so they're still links, but they don't have the underline anymore. We're going to give them just a bit of padding to space them out, a background color so we see where they are, how much space they take up, okay? And then let's set the color to white. Okay, this is looking better and better. We're now going to go back up to the unordered list selector, the UL, and we're going to give this whole thing a background color. And I'm going to set it to black so that we can see what it takes up. Great. I'm going to set the overflow to hidden, and you're going to see that's going to chop these buttons so they fit in this nav bar, so we could play with height if we wanted to. I am going to maybe stop right there. I've got a couple more things I want to add, but I think, so if we click news, we can see, oh, right, this doesn't look any different because we haven't copied over these styles. So if I go into news and I copy over these styles, and it always defaults me to home, so I go to news, and now we see the same styling. Let's go to home, let's do a few more things. I really want the nav bar to stay at the top at all times, so what I'm going to do is add to this UL a position of fixed and keep it 0 pixels from the top with a width of 100%. And now what's different is when I scroll, let's run this page, the nav bar should stay at the top. Okay, fine, I can refresh. And let's see if we get this to work. The nav bar should stay at the top. Let me investigate. Okay, I figured it out. I accidentally coded in the news HTML, so if I go to news and now I scroll, you'll see it stuck at the top.